Top 5 Most Powerful Militaries in 2026. The sky doesn't warn you before it changes. One moment, it's calm. The next, satellites are watching, drones are moving, submarines are silently repositioning beneath oceans, and somewhere far away, a decision is being made that could change the balance of power across the entire world. In 2026, military strength is no longer just about who has the most soldiers or the biggest tanks. It's about technology, speed, intelligence, and the ability to strike or defend before the enemy even realizes what's happening. Because modern warfare doesn't begin with explosions, it begins with information. And the countries that dominate that invisible battlefield are the ones that truly control the future. Today, we're diving deep into the top 5 most powerful militaries in 2026, not just based on numbers, but on real capability, global reach, and the ability to win modern wars. Number 5. United Kingdom. At first glance, the United Kingdom might seem smaller compared to global giants, but underestimating it would be a serious mistake. Because what it lacks in size, it makes up for in precision, professionalism, and advanced military integration. The British Armed Forces are among the most technologically sophisticated in the world. Their strength lies in coordination, the seamless connection between the Army, Navy, and Air Force. And nowhere is that more visible than in their naval power. The UK operates 2 massive aircraft carriers, HMS Queen Elizabeth and HMS Prince of Wales, both capable of deploying cutting-edge fighter jets across the globe. These floating air bases allow the UK to project power far beyond its borders. Whether it's the Atlantic, the Indo-Pacific, or the Middle East, British forces can arrive quickly and operate effectively. But it's not just about hardware. The UK has one of the most elite special forces units in the world, the SAS. Highly trained, highly secretive, and incredibly effective, these forces specialize in counterterrorism, reconnaissance, and unconventional warfare. In modern conflicts, where precision matters more than brute force, units like these can change the outcome of entire operations. The Royal Air Force also plays a key role. With advanced fighter jets like the F-35 and Typhoon, the UK maintains strong air superiority capabilities. Combined with sophisticated radar systems and intelligence networks, they can detect and respond to threats with incredible speed. But perhaps the UK's greatest strength is its alliances. As a core member of NATO, it doesn't stand alone. In a real-world conflict, the UK becomes part of a much larger, highly coordinated military force. That makes it far more powerful than its size might suggest. Number 4. India. India's military strength in 2026 is built on one simple reality: scale. With one of the largest armed forces in the world, India has the manpower, resources, and geographic positioning to be a dominant regional and increasingly global power. But this isn't just about numbers anymore. India has been rapidly modernizing its military. Its army is massive, with millions of active and reserve personnel ready to respond to threats across its borders. Given its strategic location, surrounded by complex geopolitical challenges, this readiness is essential. The Indian Air Force has also made significant strides. With a mix of domestically produced aircraft and advanced imports, India has built a diverse and capable fleet. Jets like the Rafale have added a new level of precision and power to its air capabilities. Meanwhile, the Indian Navy is expanding fast. Aircraft carriers, nuclear submarines, and advanced destroyers are transforming India into a true maritime force. This is especially important in the Indian Ocean, one of the most critical trade routes in the world. Control here means influence over global commerce. But one of India's most important strengths is its missile technology. From short-range tactical systems to long-range ballistic missiles, India has developed a powerful deterrence capability. And of course, it is a nuclear-armed state, which significantly raises its strategic weight. In modern warfare, deterrence is just as important as combat ability, and India understands that well. What makes India particularly interesting in 2026 is its balance between growth and ambition. It's not just maintaining power, it's actively expanding it. And that momentum is what keeps it firmly in the top 5.
Number 3. China. If there is one country that has transformed its military faster than any other in recent history, it is China. Over the past 2 decades, China has invested heavily in building a force that is not just large, but advanced, modern, and capable of competing with the best. And in 2026, that transformation is impossible to ignore. The People's Liberation Army is the largest standing military force in the world. But size is only part of the story. China has focused intensely on modernization. Its navy, for example, is now one of the largest on Earth. With multiple aircraft carriers, advanced destroyers, and a growing fleet of submarines, China is rapidly expanding its presence in the Pacific and beyond. This naval growth is not just defensive, it's strategic. It allows China to project power far from its shores and to challenge other global powers in key regions. In the air, China has developed stealth fighters like the J-20, designed to compete with the most advanced jets in the world. Combined with powerful missile systems and integrated air defense networks, this creates a layered and highly effective aerial strategy. But perhaps China's most significant advantage lies in its focus on future warfare, cyber warfare, artificial intelligence, space-based capabilities. China has invested heavily in all of these areas because the next major conflict may not begin on land, sea, or air. It may begin in code. And in that battlefield, speed and intelligence matter more than anything else. China understands this, and it's preparing accordingly. Number 2. Russia. Russia's military strength is built on legacy, resilience, and sheer destructive capability. Despite economic challenges and ongoing conflicts, Russia remains one of the most powerful military forces in the world, and much of that power comes from its strategic arsenal. Russia possesses one of the largest nuclear stockpiles on Earth. This alone ensures that it remains a central figure in global military balance. Because nuclear capability is not just about war, it's about deterrence. It changes how other countries think, act, and respond. But beyond nuclear weapons, Russia has a vast and experienced military force. Its army is battle-tested, with experience in multiple conflicts. This real-world combat experience gives it an edge that many other militaries lack. Russia is also known for its powerful missile systems. Hypersonic weapons, in particular, have become a key focus. These missiles travel at incredible speeds and are extremely difficult to intercept. In modern warfare, that kind of advantage can be decisive. The Russian Air Force and Navy also contribute to its strength, though not always at the same level of modernization as some competitors. Still, combined with its missile capabilities and strategic depth, Russia remains a formidable force. But what truly sets Russia apart is its willingness to act. In global politics, military power is not just about what you have, it's about how you use it. And Russia has shown time and again that it is willing to deploy its military to achieve its objectives. That makes it unpredictable and, in some ways, even more dangerous. Number 1. United States. When it comes to military power in 2026, one country still stands above the rest: the United States. And the gap is not small, it's massive. The U.S. military is not just powerful, it is global. With hundreds of bases around the world, the United States can project force almost anywhere on the planet, often within hours. Its defense budget alone exceeds that of many other countries combined. But money is only part of the equation. The U.S. leads in technology. Stealth aircraft like the F-22 and F-35, nuclear-powered aircraft carriers, advanced submarines capable of remaining hidden for months, precision-guided weapons that can strike targets with incredible accuracy. But perhaps the most important advantage is integration. The U.S. military operates as a highly connected system. Satellites, drones, aircraft, ships, and ground forces all share information in real time. This creates a level of coordination that is extremely difficult to match. In modern warfare, information is power, and the U.S. has more of it than anyone else. Cyber capabilities, space assets, artificial intelligence, the United States is deeply invested in every domain of modern conflict. And then there are alliances, NATO, partnerships across Asia, and strategic relationships around the world. In a major conflict, the U.S. would not stand alone. It would lead a coalition, and that multiplies its power even further. So when we talk about the most powerful militaries in 2026, we're not just talking about weapons. We're talking about strategy, technology, global influence, and the ability to shape the future of warfare itself. Because the next war, if it ever comes, won't look like the last one.